You need to think about cutting all this shit out your life. Because all this shit, it starts off as small, but then it turns into stuff that is big as fuck. Smoking turns into lung cancer. Alcohol turns into kidney problems. Porn turns into fucking D. Making mistakes is part of the game, bro. You have to fuck up sometimes to truly understand the consequences of your actions. The problem is though, there are levels to these actions. Like some are big like murder, which is, I'm not gonna lie, you're done for. And some are small like alcohol, where the action is compounded and gets bigger over time. Since I don't think none of you kings are murderers, even though I have been surprised before, I want to go over some small mistakes men are making today that can possibly ruin their life. These mistakes don't seem big now, but give it 5 years of the same behavior, you're gonna be looking at yourself in your early 30s or late 20s using the regret card a lot. Welcome back to High Standard University. My name is Quincy Elder, aka Q2Go, your soon to be favorite smart dumb guy. My mission here is to help you improve your life mentally, physically, and financially. In this video, that's exactly what I intend to do. So bust out your notes, grab yourself some water, and let's talk about mistakes. Mistake number 1 is not taking risk and building your identity. I feel like everybody on this platform talks about taking risk and getting outside your comfort zone. And to be honest with you guys, I'm one of them. Click the info card to watch this banger, but not until you watch this video. But seriously, I don't think people understand the consequences of not actually taking risk. In 2011, former caregiver Bronnie Ware wrote a book called The 5 Regrets of the Dying. Inside the book, she details the 5 biggest regrets people have on their dying bed. And number 1 is truly sad, man. It was, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life that others expected of me. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description to get the book, but I feel like this quote by itself should tell you everything that you need to hear. I just find it very ironic how the things that make us feel safe now are the things that we later wish we would have stepped away from. It's crazy when you think about it. Take on that challenging job. Go start that side hustle and turn it into a business. Go talk to that fine ass girl you just walked past in the mall. Your past self will fear it, but your future self will admire it. Mistake number 2 is not networking. I come across men that think networking is legit overrated, and while I don't agree with them, I do respect their conclusion. In my opinion though, surrounding yourself with people that are either on your journey or ahead of your journey is imperative, because they can simply provide you with a viewpoint that somebody that is behind you in your journey cannot. I remember a couple months ago, I was on the phone with this millionaire real estate agent, and I didn't ask him anything crazy. I think I just asked him what his insight was on my current life situation. And that simple question turned into a 15-minute banner about how I wasn't grinding the way he thought I could. He was saying he was proud of the progress that I made so far, but he felt like I was still wasting my early years just waiting for that big investment to fall in my lap. That conversation right there single-handedly caused the birth of this channel, and none of it would have happened if I didn't intentionally reach out to that person trying to network. Mistake number 3 is picking the wrong partner. There's no bigger decision that you will make in life than who you decide to marry. We've all heard that quote before, and whether you're in a relationship or not, the woman or women you associate with have a big indication on your mental, physical, financial, and emotional well-being. This is something that I experienced personally. When I was in a healthy, uprising relationship, I got up early, I did all my work, and I worked out with more intensity. And when I was in an unhealthy, toxic relationship, everything happened opposite of the former. It's important to ask yourself, bro, are you being Captain Save-A-Ho? Are you constantly attracting women that are work in progress? Can you be yourself? And can you constantly chase your purpose with her in your life? Does she align with your core values? Do you get along with her family? These are all things you need to consider when picking a partner. Pick right and reap the benefits. Pick wrong and stay in the state of mediocrity. Mistake number 4 is holding on to unhealthy vices. I pride myself on being honest and transparent on this channel, because I'm a work in progress myself, and I created High Standard University not only to help guys like y'all, but to also show everybody that I am a work in progress and you can do it too. And I say all this because this mistake right here is one I'm in the process of correcting. Some of you guys know I used to be a daily weed smoker. For the past year and a half, I found myself smoking weed every night before I went to bed. And I never saw it as something that I was dependent on, but the simple fact is I shouldn't be doing it in the first place. First of all, I have a mild case of asthma, which already means my lungs are shit. So frankly, I shouldn't be smoking anything to begin with. And second of all, it hurted my productivity. There were so many nights that I said I was gonna finish a project, I was gonna finish reading this book. But because I was high and I was in bed, I put the book down or I closed my laptop and just went to fucking sleep. And to make matters even worse, because I'm high as hell and I'm sleeping good as fuck, I'll wake up late as hell, knowing that I gotta work a full-time job and I do this on the side to get videos out for y'all every Friday. Little shit like that held me back. So I'm glad to say that I've been 2 weeks sober and I don't plan on hitting anybody's blunt anytime soon. I will be picking up that like button and subbing for more content though. Want to join me? No? Okay. Seriously though, if there's any vices that you're holding on to, whether it's weed, alcohol, pills, porn, etc., you need to think about cutting all this shit out your life. Because all this shit, it starts off as small, but then it turns into stuff that is big as fuck. Smoking turns into lung cancer. Alcohol turns into kidney problems. Porn turns into E-fucking-D. We all know these things aren't helping you grow. So if you're serious about becoming the best man for your kids, your grandkids, your wife, your friends, you need to cut this shit out now. Whew. You can tell that mistake hit home a little bit and got a little emotional there. And number 5 is not doing what you said you're going to do. Albert Einstein once said, "It's not that I'm so smart, I just stay with problems longer." As a man, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is talking the talk, but not walking the walk. Don't be that guy that's always talking about, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and this year's gonna be different, all that other bullshit. Be the guy that finishes what he starts. And I understand you don't want to beat a dead horse, but if that motherfucker is still alive and kicking, you better ride his ass all the way to the finish line. Be the man that's a man of his word. Because when you're on your deathbed, when you're looking up at your kids, your grandkids, your wife, and your friends, you want to be able to say that you did all you could. Now, if you guys want to follow me below on social media, I believe all the links down below in the description. Hope everybody had a blessed day. I'm gone.